Keith Macklin and Vince Corralius.
He's got 3 of them to beat, and Sterling eventually got him. That's all right at the play of the ball. Both go for it. Meninga. Pinner. Vivas, and it's charged down. That could be 6-4. So it's Pinner round the middle. Another great break by Pinner. And a lovely pass. What a good break, Peters. Ledger. Can Ledger make the corner? Yes. What a try.
What a brilliant break this is by Pinner, and what a beautiful ball. Peters come on to that. This is a great pass to Ledger, and Ledger strolls in, no effort at all to him. Down it goes.
Barry Ledger, 22nd try. Sean Day now, his second chance at goal. 106 goals so far this season. A difficult in-swinging one to make it 107. A good one, a great try and a great goal to follow it. 6-2.
Well, just 3 minutes later, and Hull were back.
Sterling feeds, takes it, Evans, Luluai in the line, Campbell, good pass to Schofield, good pass to Joe, oh, lovely try, he must be in, a beautifully worked orthodox try, straight from the scrum, classic rugby league.
Yes, this is a lovely pass from Sterling, but the most important factor here was Campbell coming in from full-back and making the extra man. This is what caused the overlap, and then it's brilliantly taken. That's a great try.
Here's Schofield taking the kick himself. Kevin James, 9th try. Wide. Scores level at 6-all.
Well, shortly after that, an infringement by Peter Sterling, of all people, gave Saints possession.
All penalties for Helens. Illegal feeding. Mr. Beaumont's mime making it clear. So Saints in a marvellous attacking position. Burke, the first drive. No, Ainsworth goes himself. Holding. Pinner. Peters. Platt. Close to the Hull post. Scores tied at 6-all. Pinner working a move to Haggerty. Crowd enthralled by this. Holding. Pinner having a tremendous game, but he's smothered there. Scoops it back. Referee says play on. Platt. Holding. Still things go driving forward. They're 8 yards away. Wellens was up in the line. They're moving it with Pinner. Pinner decided not to throw it that time. We're on the 6th tackle. They might go for a drop goal. They might go for a high kick. Peters looks if he's going for the drop. Meninga. No, the high kick for Ledger to chase. Oh, what a gift! What a gift! An absolute gift!
I thought Meninga had overkicked this, but Dane O'Hara, he's a test player and he made one awful mistake.
Phil Vivas will never score an easier try. Dane O'Hara dropping that. All Phil Vivas had to do was pick it up and drop over. Day's kick misses. Gawley.
So Saints back in front and quickly back on the attack again.
I'll come up very quickly. Burke. Oh, he's through, the front row forward through. Good inside ball, Holding. Neil Holding going away like a jackrabbit, but O'Hara's across with a superb cover tackle. But they keep the momentum going. Platt, Pinner, Day, oh, what a lovely pass by Pinner. Cut Meninga out and made the try for Day, and we are seeing some wonderfully classic rugby league tonight. The best again from Offer.
This was a beautiful pass from Pinner. He cuts out Meninga and Day strolls in the corner. Beautiful try.
Sean Day took that well, but Pinner made it. Intelligently cut out Meninga. Here's Day to try to kick his 108th goal. That looks all the way. What a good kick.
Yes, Saints really motoring, but all of a sudden it changed
Janet.
again.
Still Hull close to the line. Two St Helens players still on the ground. The kick by Sterling, high into the sky. Wellens underneath it. A lot of people. Hull have it. Get the ball out now. It's a try, certainty for O'Hara.
This is Sterling again, the typical Aussie tactic, what they call the bomb. And his bad handling, they see the opportunity, out it goes, and it's a walking down the corner for O'Hara.
Gary Schofield from the touchline. A marvellous goal. And this game tonight is giving us everything from the textbook and manual of good rugby league.
5 minutes to go to half-time. Saints
Meninga
back in the Hull
again
half.
Floated out, Pinner, this time a short one. What variety in the play. Platt gets it out to Holding. Holding going the blind side, he's seen the gap. Ainsworth, Peters, Platt, Gawley. Spectacular stuff. An attempted drop goal. And it's over. Phil Weaver's an astute bit of thinking.
Yes, this is a smashing ball again from Holding. He's seen the big gaps on the outside and they're flinging the ball about. There's plenty of space there. Another great break by Gawley. Ainsworth comes behind. Everything's on here to switch the play, and why not?
Well, just about sufficient time to draw breath. I do hope you've made the tea, because there's absolutely no time between now and the end of the programme. Just sit back, enjoy it all. We join the second half with 4 minutes gone. The score is still 17 points to 12 in St Helens' favour.
Kevin Wellens tackled just inside the Hull half. Ainsworth, Pinner to Burke. Holding, Haggerty was coming on the burst, but Holding went round him. Still Holding. St Helens moving this ball around as if it was red hot. Meninga, what a good ball. Platt took it. Weavers is going himself. Phil Weavers, his second try, and another beautiful move.
What a ball here from Pinner to Platt, and Platt straightened up beautifully, took it beautifully, inside to Weavers, and this is a walking day. But St Helens are playing absolutely great football.
Phil Weavers, who came across with Mal Meninga in the package deal from Brisbane, and a fine player in his own right. That's his 8th try of the season and his second tonight. Sean Day.
I would have thought at half-time that the penny had dropped. St Helens in the first half have been attacking out wide.
Day kicks the goal. 23-12.
And like you say, they've continued in the second half because Hull are bunching. Now they'll have to rectify this as they're going to be in great big trouble tonight.
St Helens have now topped 20 points in their last 5 consecutive games against Hull. But Hull, if the pattern of these games continues, are not finished yet. Great job. St Helens, of course, very, very anxious to wipe out the memory of that 46-24 drubbing at the Boulevard and to go back on top of the league. Here's Pinner. Burke. Beavers. Well taken. Beavers kicking ahead. Beavers and Platter there. It's bounced kindly for... No. It was almost Haggerty dribbling through, but Saints in full cry for another one. Hull, with spread eagled, Meninga holding. The crowd roaring and rising to their team. No, hand the ball over. No, one more tackle. One more tackle, but attempted kick through. Now run away. Sterling after this, and he was unlucky. Great pick-up. Peters. Holding. Haggerty. These sides refusing to die with the ball. Meninga. Meninga himself. Meninga a try. Oh, he strolled through, made the gap and ambled through it. Mal Meninga's 21st try of the season.
Well, this is the hallmark of sheer class, the perfect dummy, and he just strolls through, but really and truly it was bad tackling.
The giant policeman from Brisbane. He's been fairly quiet tonight. That's what St Helens paid all the money for, isn't it, Vin?
It is indeed. He's such a big, powerful man. And you know, if you don't use him, he still causes a threat. It's like possessing the H-bomb, really.
No, that hits the upright, but Hull a long way behind. I wonder how Arthur Bunting feels about that.
It's rampant at the moment. What can you do about it?
Well, they've been showing it from the start. All they want to do is play football, and we're allowing them to do it a little bit. Our defence is a little bit ragged at the present moment, and unless you stop the ball, then Saints will do that to you.
St Helens now really motoring after this revenge win, and Leeds' hold on the top of the table looks like being short-lived.
Well, we've not seen much of the old maestro Knocker-Norton tonight, and his opposite number, Harry Pinner, he's having the proverbial blinder.
Wearing your jersey in the 13.
Well, it was an old jersey, the jersey I love wearing, absolutely love it.
Here's Pinner again, playing like a man inspired.
I think Harry must know I'm watching him. I've seen him just...
Lovely pick up on the burst.
I saw him just before the game tonight, and I said, Harry, I said, have a good one tonight. And he's certainly done what I asked him.
There's another piece of the repertoire. Beautiful grubber kick to touch. 10 minutes gone in the second half. And the subs warming up just to warn the lads on the field. Hull have got an awful lot to do to get back into this game. Powerful stuff. Paul Rose, Norton, and a knock-on.
In this duel between the two half-backs, up to date, it's certainly a points victory for Holding.
And there was an amazing statistic during the first minutes of the second half. St Helens had possession for 4.5 minutes. Out of the first 6, Hull had only 33 seconds. And how Saints made that possession pay. Well, that looks almost like a rugby union pushover. And Holding was on hand to pick it up. Peters, Wellens, there's always somebody in support, but that's not forward.
Well, Holding stole that ball from Sterling at the base of the scrum. That was good half-back play.
Peter Sterling with bandaged head. The referee, Mick Beaumont, carrying a poor muscle, but keeping going. That scrum collapses in a heat, and Mr. Beaumont says, reform. Oh, no, that's why in the old days he used to call them the steam pigs. Holding. Vivas. Barry Ledger. Ledger. Peters. Meninga. Day. Yet another try. Yet another beauty.
What a brilliant piece of play this. Hold it inside to Vivas. Vivas comes across and Barry Ledger comes inside. Talk about tiptoe through the tulips. There's nothing like it. Beautiful ball to Peters. A nice long ball again. And we're in Grace's Day in the corner.
Sean Day's second try. A hard kick from the touchline, but Day will be heartened by that try. Oh, and again he hits the upright. That try coming from the first scrum against the head. Well, we've heard what Arthur Bunting thinks about this. Billy Bennion must be absolutely, as they say, over the moon.
Well, Billy, you're shouting yourself hoarse at the moment, but this must be terrific for you.
Terrific, John, but you've got to keep at it. You can't play and be silly like we were in the first half. But we've been more positive the second half. But at times we're just playing it about silly instead of being positive and taking it, settling and working again. But no, I've got to be pleased with it. You know, we've had some ups and downs, but you know, this is what we wanted tonight.
A lot of people have talked about Mal Meninga, but Vivas isn't having a bad game either, is he?
Two superb players for us, without a shadow of a doubt.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, John.
Gawley. Peter Gawley roaring to the halfway line.
What another superb ball from Pillar, and Gawley straightened up on it. That was great play, that.
Meninga again, effortlessly moving it to Wellens. Ainsworth holding, St Helens moving on to this ball as if they had magnets on their hands. Meninga, Pinner, Haggerty! inside the Hull half. Inside the Hull 25, indeed, where most of this half has been spent. St Helens have had second half possession in a ratio of 7-1, just over 7 minutes to just over 1 minute. And look at the way that push was launched.
That's a sign of confidence when they're knocking them back like that, and that doesn't half dishearten you.
And possession too. Again the short ball, this time for Haggerty. Haggerty wanting to get up and play the ball. Holding, Pinner, holding again, Burke. Everybody wants it, everybody's hungry for the ball. Still St Helens going for the post. 10 yards to go. That plunge was by Platt. There's the high kick by Meninga. Nicely taken by Luluai under a lot of pressure. Luluai, Norton. Sterling, that's a nice ball. Buckleton. Hull must be desperate to get another try to get back into this game. But it's all going St Helens' way at the moment. Harry Pinner having the game of his life tonight.
The main difference between these sides is that Hull are bunching an awful lot. And St Helens have got Pinner and Holding, who are great players, and they can see the gaps on the outside, and they're really exploiting it. They've got men straightening up and running into these gaps. And this is creating...
A ball from Pinner again to Peters to Haggerty. Nobody can possibly stop him. Oh, he knows it too. Roy Haggerty makes it 6 tries in 6 games, and it was again a piece of Pinner magic that started it with the pass to Peters.
This is this man Pinner again, and what a ball, a marvellous ball. Onto Peters, he times his pass perfectly, takes Kemble out of the game, and there's no way they're going to catch Haggerty. Haggerty says it all, he puts his hands up in the old salute.
The crowd all round the ground applauding, I suspect, not merely that try by Roy Haggerty, but a scintillating display by St Helens.
I think Harry Pinner's put this show on especially for me tonight.
And the 2 Hull subs come on, but they're rather like King Canute telling the waves to go back. Day kicks the goal. And Mick Beaumont, the referee, has struggled against a pulled muscle.
Mr. Bowman, what's the problem?
I pulled a muscle, calf muscle in the very first minute, and I just can't walk now, never mind run.
I think you nearly took the decision at half-time, did you, to come on?
Very nearly. But the game was going so well that I was very reluctant, as you can well imagine, to leave it, but it's not fair on the players now for me to stop out there.
It's also a bit quick out there, isn't it?
It's very quick, but very enjoyable, very enjoyable. I wish I could have stopped out.
Thanks very much.
Well, we have a bit of a hiatus now while the deputy referee goes to put on a distinctive jersey and the touch judges change. Mick Beaumont, the referee, has gone off with a pull muscle. Mr. Frank Tickle, a member of the local referees society, has the yellow flag, and Mr. Jeff Lightfoot becomes referee.
I think the only way Hull are going to have a chance tonight is when they brought the two subs on, they should have took nobody off.
Well, we must remember then, as Mr. Lightfoot takes charge now, that it was the boot on the other foot at the Boulevard with a 46-24 scoreline for Hull, and St Helens getting their revenge tonight. Peters, Holding. It's one of those nights when every man on the side has his game of the season. Pinner. Burke. Holding. Meninga. That rebounded. Oh, and rebounded nicely for Pinner. Who else? Peters going to make another try. Vivas. They'll keep it moving. Meninga. Ledger. Yes, says the touch judge. Ledger took the flag, but he touched down first.
Well, what can you say about this? This was rugby league at its very best. Everybody straightened up in the ball. Even Ainsworth gets into the act. A beautiful ball to Vivas. They're all straightening up on the ball. Out into space again for Ledger, and Ledger in at the corner.
Barry Ledger joins Phil Vivas and Sean Day with a brace of tries tonight. Day missing that time.
Well, almost 4 minutes passed without a try. Saints there sending on Sean Allen for Steve Peters.
So St Helens have used their full 15. The two subs on both sides have used their full 15. St Helens, well, Hull got 46 at the Boulevard. Here's Haggerty, and I'm quite sure that what's going on in the mind of the Saints players now is they want to go a little better than that and wipe the slate clean in the match that takes them to the top of the table again. That's Sean Allen. Can he get one himself? Not quite. Would crown his game. Peter Gawley. Holding puts it up. It hits. No, a touchdown, and that's the second gift of the day. And Neil Holding. Well, Neil Holding has scored some spectacular ones. That one was a thank you very much.
Well, they really had Hull under tremendous pressure here. Keith lofts it up. The old bomb. Campbell misfields. Nice little bounce for Neil, and down he puts it. A nice easy try which he thoroughly deserves. The main difference between these teams, like I said early on, is St Helens are lying really deep and they're running onto this ball. They're doing the basics right, and this is what rugby league football's all about.
Another goal for Day. And that's what St Helens wanted. They've overhauled the score by which they were hammered at the Boulevard. Hull, remember, are in the semi-final of the Challenge Cup. It can be a very, very funny game, rugby league. Just 1 minute left. I beg your pardon. 10 minutes left. Luluai kicking ahead, a chance for him to score. No, it's a dropout. James Luluai had a chance to dribble over.
Well, this was a rare mistake by Penner, and Lulai came on, got his foot to it. A bit unfortunate here, but unfortunately, you know, when the game's going against you like it is for Hull, nothing seems to work out right.
Campbell. It's Hull coming back now bravely. They've been at the wrong end for most of the game. They're trailing 47-12, which is quite a hiding, but they're keeping going. Norton. Patrick. Sterling puts it up, a melee behind the post and knocked dead.
Well, that was the old bomb again from Sterling. I mean, that's what the Australians are famous for, but tonight I think we've shown them all that English rugby league football, played like Saints are playing, this is the best game in the world.
Billy, you were talking about mistakes in the first half. You've not made many this half.
No, thank goodness for that. I got onto him a bit at half-time over him because we did so well and then we just give it away with stupidity. But
it's nearly been a point a half this half. Has it a point a minute this half? Is this your best performance?
I think really, you know, we'd got a stigma to rub out from early on this season when we took half a side there, and we proved we can beat a good side with full internationals on and put 40 on them. That's what's pleased me more than anything, John. Thoroughly pleased.
And a great game of rugby league.
Oh, well, I think, you know, I would love to have Granada television here every game if we can produce this, because every time they've been here we put something on, and you know, I'd love to have them here week in and week out.
All right, Billy, thanks very much.
Thanks, John.
Hull not finished yet though. Sterling. 7 minutes remaining. Hull looking to retrieve some scraps of dignity from this marvellous game. A cross kick by Sterling. Now can Saints break from their own line and get one? Not this time.
That man Pinner's there again. He's catching everything.
Over. And he's driven back. Probably the whole side got a bit of satisfaction, Puckering and Norton out of doing that. Burke. Menninger.
Holding's distribution max in half has been first class. He's really ripped them apart.
Campbell. Running into a brick wall. Well, now I've had much more time in possession, 17 and a half minutes against 26 in the game, but Saints have made more use of it. Much more. Penalty to play the ball. Haggerty hooking his foot round, but Roy Haggerty not all that upset now. Here's Sterling. Luluai going well, got it out. That could be a try in the corner. No, he's a foot away. Sterling, nice shot. Oh, it's not going for Hull, and then it didn't go for Schofield. 5 minutes remaining. Ainsworth holding. Meninga. Day. Well, I think it would just put the icing on the cake if Saints were to get one from inside their own 25. Pinner, man of the match, inevitably.
Yes, it's a good
Penalty to Saints.
definitely a good selection, Pinner, man of the match. He's certainly my man of the match. Mind you, Holdings ran him a good second.
And the rest of the Saints side, a good third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, down to 13.
Here.
St Helens inside the 25, bunching a bit now. I think they realise they've done enough. They're all stood back. Neil Holding saying, does anybody want this ball? Well, it's the young, fresh sub-forward who comes for it. Holding. Pinner's through himself. Knocked forward. And a knock-on. The substitute Allen.
What a beautiful combination then by the two men of the match, Pinner and Holding, showing all the skills. Beautiful to watch. This is absolutely superb rugby league.
And it's hardly surprising that it's the Hull man who tops the tackle count tonight. They've done little else but tackle, certainly in the second half. It's Patrick the hooker with 27. Even more than Peter Sterling, who had the highest tackle count last season with 40. Just 3 minutes remaining, but I don't think anyone will want to go home, and no one will want this game to end. Well, perhaps the Hull players might, and Arthur Bunting. But in fairness to Hull, they've contributed. Pinner again. Holding, good interception, and this could be Gary Schofield passing it on, and James Luluai touches down for a consolation try.
A rare mistake here by Holding. Then he comes, Schofield. Beautiful pass within, out to Lululai, and he says, thanks very much for that, we needed that.
Well, who can begrudge Hull and James Luluai that try? Hull on the wrong end of a fearful hammering of a kind they gave to St Helens at the Boulevard. But Hull have given their all in this game too. Schofield pops over the goal. 47-18.
Well, some consolation surely, but really no chance at all of a miracle recovery for Hull.
Puckering. Hull finishing strongly. Penalty. Well, what's Sterling going to do? Go for a brave last-ditch try. Will affect the scoreline and could give a little boost in confidence to Hull. We've now had 40 minutes of the second half and 40 minutes of rich entertainment. No, it's running clear. Hull's still in possession. Patrick. That's the substitute forward, Proctor. Norton. Evans got a hat-trick at the Boulevard, but he's been well watched tonight. Norton, Sterling, good short ball. Kemble was onto it, but so was the defence. It's the last one in the sequence. It's Sterling, and it's dead. We've had 1 minute of added time.
All they seem to have hold to offer really are these bombs, and that's not rugby. Rugby is the game the St Helens are playing. Standing deep, passing it well, and all running under the ball, running nice and straight. This is the finest team performance I've seen all season. It's absolutely superb rugby.
Haggerty, Meninga, they're getting rid of the ball. And this is the substitute, Sean Allen. Well, when that hooter goes, there'll be thunderous applause round this ground. Here's Beavers, the cross kick. It's Ainsworth, and it hit the bar and went behind. Ainsworth was chasing that, trying to get on the score sheet. Saints running to the last. We've had 2 minutes of added time. The time, of course, taken for Mick Beaumont with the pull muscle to hand over the refereeing jersey to the linesman, the touch judge Jeff Lightfoot. Muggleson, he's been kept fairly quiet too tonight. There's the hooter, and the curtain rings down on one of the greatest attacking displays this game has ever seen, let alone this season.